Hey everyone, it's Joyel and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do my mother's 1 month follow-up for her big chop. But of course, before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Also, if you're the owner of or know of any black-owned businesses looking for a little bit more promotion, please send me an email at sharmainejoyel@gmail.com. But let's get started. It's been 1 month since we did your big chop.
Yes.
My first question is basically like, how do you feel over these last 4 weeks? How has that been for you?
It's been great in the morning. Sprint, flip, flip, done, out the door. I actually get to work on time now.
That's how I felt though. I did mine, I was like, oh, I'm done.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes, it's much easier. Even, when my hair was long, somewhat straight, it was scary waking up in the morning. That's the first thing you see when you wake up and you go in the bathroom. You're like, oh, turn the light on. But now, even before I get in the bathroom, I just, and I look normal. Normal's good, especially my age.
Has anybody at work said anything?
Oh, I have had a lot of good comments. And it's fun. It's mainly women my age, and a few of the guys are like, you go, sister. Of course, most of them are all white, but that's okay. It's all good.
So they weren't like, shocked?
No shock. And I had a few of the pats and stuff, and people were still amazed at how thick my hair was.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little thinner up top, but that's just an age thing. But yeah, quite amazed at how thick it was, how it didn't really change my appearance. It didn't change my face.
Oh.
It's been very good reaction to everything. I was a little nervous at first, because I was waiting for those stares like that. What's funny is I went to go see Uncle Stevie the other day, and he thought I was his doctor. And then I said, no, I'm your little sister. Oh, my doctor's my sister. Well, no, baby. He's the only one who really didn't recognize me. Which,
wow.
It's okay. It's all good. But it's been really nice, really great, easy, done. The only thing I have to worry about is the headset dip in the center, but even that's not bad because it's still somewhat thick, so it bounces right back. But I like it. And then, of course, Wednesday, I did the dye, so I no longer have the Cruella de Vil thing going on. It turned out a little darker than I had planned because I mixed a red and a black, but I think obviously I used too much black.
I think it looks great.
You do? You like it?
I like it. I like when you dye your hair like the really dark.
The dark colors? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go so much red because the gray would have made me look pink, even though there are people at work who said I should have done that. I'm like, I'm too old to go pink, sorry. No can do.
We'll have to get some of that hair dye wax and color your hair purple. We should do that. I totally have purple. That's just still your favorite color, right?
It is, but
you can rinse it out with water.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You're gonna be the flyest mother I've ever known in my life.
It's all good. When I was about your age, they had this cellophane color in different colors, and I did the purple. And when I stood outside, it wasn't purple, but it had kind of, I forget the name of the color.
Like magenta almost?
Yeah, almost. Yeah. And people, oh, I can see it. And of course, if you went into a club and it reflected off your hair, you're like, oh, check that girl out.
That's so cool.
Didn't get me anybody, but hey.
I feel you, Mom. So do you see yourself wanting to grow it out to a certain length? Or
To a certain length. I can't do the Angela Davis thing because I'm too old for that too. But getting it a little bit, maybe so.
Yeah. Maybe like another, 3 inches maybe?
Maybe another 3. And then maybe just a little bit longer in the back, a little further down on the neck. And that would be good. That would be good for me.
I was gonna say, because as you get older, you probably want something easier to maintain. I can tell you right now, when I'm 50, this is not gonna be this long. I can tell you that right now. I'm only 26 and I'm already like, should I cut it?
I have an old military picture. I have to find the ID.
Yeah.
And okay, how your face looks now is how I looked in that picture. The rest of it was just hair.
What products have you been using? Is it just the daily hair butter that I gave you?
That and the Main Choice daily moisturizer. It's in a pump bottle. It's a white cream. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That was like, got it, done.
Right?
And the spritz the water, that out the door I go.
It's a life changer.
Much easier. It's just amazing because I don't have to do this. And in my younger days, when Dad and I first got together, I used to burn my ears a lot. And he's like, do you have ears left? You burn them every week. Hey, I can still hear you when you yell, so it's all good.
So that was me, and I get the tiger stripes on the back of my neck.
Yeah, when you drop it. Oh, I have a high school picture, my junior high picture. I dropped it right there the day before pictures. I have this huge mark on my forehead.
Oh no.
Like, if anybody's from Cactus High School in Peoria, Arizona, let's burn that picture.
Do you have concerns with your natural hair that maybe you had before? So like for me, when I went natural, it was kind of the first time I had really dealt with like natural hair. My concern was that it was maybe going to be too tangled, or it was going to be maybe not enough that I could do anything with, which is obviously a lie. You can, as long as your hair is healthy, you can do a lot of things.
And you take care of it, moisturize it, keep it conditioned. You can do anything with your hair, and it's not that much, and it stays healthy. You can do whatever you want with it, whether you do a relaxer, keep it, even if you keep it natural and straighten it out yourself. If you take care of the hair in your scalp, it doesn't matter what you do with it. It will be fine. I know a lot of people go through really ridiculous routines, and I can just wash, blow dry, and straighten my hair, and I'll look just as good. Yeah,
that was my concern too. Would be going natural be more work versus when I was relaxed, but I think they're both work, just different types of work. If that makes sense.
That does make sense, because with a relaxer, you're putting a very harsh chemical on your hair, and as tight as our hair can get, you gotta put a lot of that stuff on your head. But when you take it off and you do your regular routines, then they used to, oil the scalp and the hair, get down to the ends, and that heat cap you gave me, they used to put a plastic bag and sit you under that hard head dryer, and you sat there for 20 to 30 minutes to let that deep condition your hair.
Yeah.
And then they get out, wash it out, blow dry it, snatch, pull, whatever they have to do to get it to where you would look how you want to look. And after the 4 to 5 hours you sat in that beauty shop, the rest of that week you have to take care of it. So you have to eat. Okay, back in Grandma's day, you rolled it. You grease the scalp, brush it through, you rolled it, and then you wrapped whatever you can around it to keep those rollers, those hard plastic, beautiful things. And then they get tangled around the little plastic snap piece, and you gotta get in there in the morning trying to unroll it, and it's catching and grabbing and, take out that much hair.
Right.
But now, this is so much easier.
Yeah.
For me, it is so much easier. Natural is a beautiful thing. There are beautiful women, and I have to admit, back in my day when my hair was relaxed, I did look good. And I'm not being, all into myself, but I look good because I took care of myself. And if you take care of your hair and your body and your mind, you're fine.
How do you feel about relax, especially so a lot of studies have been coming out. One of the reasons I stopped relaxing was because of a lot of the health issues that relaxers are causing, such as cancers and hormone blockers that are in that. So knowing what we know now about relaxers, do you see yourself ever going back to a relaxer, or are you just kind of like taking it?
I probably won't go back to a relaxer. I may straighten my hair myself just for a change up, but I probably won't go to the relaxer again. I just don't want to sit in that chair that long anymore, and it's going to grow out, and guess what it grows out as?
Yeah, exactly.
If I decide to straighten it, I straighten it on my own. If I don't want to have it straight, I'll just take a shower.
For me, it was kind of like when I stopped relaxing and just kind of grew up my natural hair. A lot of people asked if I felt really self-conscious about it, and maybe yeah at first because it wasn't what I was used to.
Mm-hmm.
But I stopped worrying about it because this is what my hair looks like, and it's knowing that, you know, hey, that's just what it looks like now, and I'm not ashamed of that. So.
And there's no need to be ashamed of it. It's who you are, and never deny yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make yourself be somebody else because you'll never do it right.
Mm-hmm.
You are, yes, you're biracial. And you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen, even though you are mine. I'm not biased at all. But you have always been a gorgeous child, even from infancy, when your hair was all just little ringlets. And then as you grew, and I actually took the time to do something with it, you still are a very beautiful child.
Mom.
In my own opinion, and I may be biased on this one, you can make burlap look good.
Oh, thanks,
no matter what. But you're also a beautiful girl inside.
Oh,
you have no idea how proud I am of you for what you do.
that means a lot, it does.
Yeah, you my baby. Always be my baby.
Thank you. That means a lot. And when you told me you wanted to go natural, it really made me happy. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, no. Natural mama.
Yeah. Now we can have afros together. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do it all to you. Everything. Every step of the way. I'll always be here. You know that.
Yeah.
I love my baby.
Thank you, Mom. That means a lot. Yeah, definitely. You were definitely one of my motivations to go natural because, you know, my hair looks just like yours. And, you know, it's not something I'm ashamed of.
Me and you that looks exactly like.
And I think I kind of wanted to show you that it was, you know, I wanted you to be proud of your hair too. And I wanted you, you know, I want to show you, I got that from you and I'm not afraid to hide that. It's me. And I always say, I got my mother's hair and I love it. I wouldn't wish for anything else. Like, I love that. I love that that's something you and I can share is that same hair type.
You saw the baby picture, what your hair looked like, and you were 2. Yeah, because I was pregnant with your sister at the time. You were 2 in that picture, and then it changed. I was quite surprised because I never thought hair could do that.
My question, and I get this question a lot sometimes, is, you know, when you have biracial children, usually the expectation is kind of that looser curl. And I think you mentioned when we first did your big chop that you thought that's how my hair was going to turn out. So my question overall is kind of like, how did you feel as a parent being like, I have a biracial child, but she has straight up black hair. Like, she has really thick, coily hair.
Actually, I was happy you had good hair. You had good, healthy, strong hair. And I knew what to do with it.
I was like, well, there's that.
Honestly, when your dad and I first got together and we found out we were pregnant with you, I introduced him to Melanie. Because honestly, okay, Uncle Stevie, his wife was white, looked kind of like Dad. And I was like, okay, this is what our child would look like. And you look nothing like her.
I know, it's so crazy. Even moving down here, because, you know, in Battleground, we didn't have a lot of, you know, we had like Tanisha and that was it. And she was way darker than I was. Tanisha was
African,
way, yeah, her dad is like, he's darker than you. So, and, you know, I was often compared to other, even coming down here where it was, you know, there were other half white, half black children, half Mexican, half black. We used to look nothing like them at all.
And that's your father's fault.
Yeah, it is interesting, even just standing next to Selena to see how different our hair turns out. Now, my question to you is, whose hair was harder to do for you? Mine or Selena's?
Selena's.
Yeah, because it was a little finer.
It was finer, and when I would do what I thought was necessary to do with her hair, it would come out kind of pretty, but then it would be like
weighed down or something.
it would be weighed down, and then I remember the day I washed it and just combed it out. It was butt long, and as soon as it was dry, it did this.
Yeah. Hers still does that. It's hilarious.
I was amazed. I got phone calls from the neighbors because she wanted it down, so I let her go outside, and they said it just flowed like a sail in the wind, just as she ran down the street. I don't know how many times someone called me. It's like, your daughter has a buttload of hair. I'm like, you want to do it for me?
Like, story of our lives. Like, everyone's just completely mind blown by our hair. It was so funny.
They were. And when you were little, I would actually kind of puff it out, and women in the store would go, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, I remember that. Walking around and be so random lady with her just knuckle deep in my hair. I'm like, Mom, help! I don't know this woman and she's touching me.
Believe me, I was watching.
Yeah.
And they would go, it's so soft. Yes, it is. Like, quick touching my job.
Pretty much.
You were born here in Phoenix, and we lived in South Phoenix at the time. And you may have been about a week or so old, and I had to go grocery shopping. So I have you in the car seat, in the shopping cart, and these 3 older Mexican ladies came up, and they started kissing you and rubbing your head. And I'm like, you do see me here, right?
Oh.
I'm standing right here. This is my child. Of course, they didn't understand what I was saying. I couldn't understand what they were saying. But they were showing you a whole lot of love. And I was like, well, she's not exactly what you think she is, but I'll go with it.
Right?
Like I said, you've always been a beautiful child. Both you and your sister. Your hair compared to hers came out a lot thicker at the time, even as that young. And she didn't have hair on the sides until she was like 3.
I remember that. Selena had no sideburns.
Yeah, she had this in the center. And then when she was about 1, you guys were upstairs in the bathroom. We were in Vancouver by this time, and you decided to give her a haircut.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, what little she had there was gone again. But she let you do it. She trusted your big sissy.
Well, how long is it right now? So I want to give it maybe another 2 months, but I know people want me to try and do like a twist out on your hair. I don't know if you know what a twist out is. Do you know what a twist out is?
Not exactly, but
I'll show you. But basically, it's you just take your natural hair, and what you do is you'll comb it out, and you stretch it, and you twist it like this, and you add a gel to the end of it, and you leave it like this for like 2 or 3 days, and then you undo it, and your hair comes out, you know, oh God, I just gave myself a dread. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got scared for a second. I was like, no. You know how my hair is, you can still comb it for like 24 hours and then it's still knots.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun to try, because at first I didn't know what it was and I didn't think I was gonna like it. But it's really good for kind of keeping what are called fairy knots. Do you know what those are? Trust me, being part of the natural hair community, I've had to learn a whole new thing of vocabulary. So fairy knots, which I just finished cutting all of them out of my hair, is when your hair literally loops into itself and creates a knot. It's the craziest thing, and it usually means that your hair it needs a trim. But
obviously.
if I can ever find one, I just finished cutting all of mine out, but if I ever find one, I will show you. But yeah, it's literally nuts. Your hair, because our hair is so curly, it curls in on itself and it creates these little knots along your hair. The longer it gets, it's nuts. I had no idea until, yeah.
Yeah. Now, back in the day, I did, after washing my hair, I would actually take rollers to it.
Yeah.
And take it out the next day. It was wavier and it had more of a ringlet to it.
Yeah, they want me to do a roller set once mine gets longer, because naturals would do that.
Now.
I probably could, yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely do that now with the length of your hair. It's what, 8 to 9 inches long now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely do that now.
But it's really pretty, because you don't even, you don't dampen your hair. I would just kind of leave it how it is. It's moisturized right now. And I would take it in sections and really kind of like just start to comb it out, and then roll it from there.
You would do it almost dry?
Yeah, kind of like how it is right now.
See, I always did it when, after I shampooed, before it actually dried.
It's kind of a trick that I've learned. Do you know what it means to have like high and low porosity hair, Mom?
Yeah, I understand that,
Yeah, so with the low porosity, well, my whole thing is you know, if I'm gonna be like rolling it out or twisting it, I don't want the water to create that shrinkage that I have to fight against the whole time.
Oh, okay.
So, and I've noticed that when it's kind of on semi-dry hair, like I'll dampen it so I can actually like, you know, separate it without ripping my scalp apart. It creates almost like a smoother look, but without having to use heat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
yeah. And I was like, I wonder when if Mom's hair gets longer, she might be interested in trying something like that. But I don't know, there's some tricks you can teach me. I don't know how to use rollers. I've never had to use a roller. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with it. So Mom's gonna have to help me. I don't know, man.
Yeah, those are way back. Actually, no, they still have them. So I'm sure there's people who still use them. I think I've got a whole pack in my drawer now. I haven't used them about 3 years.
You had a pair of pink ones for eons. Like, I remember every time we moved, I'd be like, oh, look, I found one. Like,
they would even be older than you, yeah. Because I used them when I was 15-ish, 16. Yeah, those things were old.
the foam was like cracking off of those bad boys. I was like, we should probably get rid of the foam.
But hey, I was gonna roll my hair one day.
One day.
One day, so I didn't have to go out and buy a whole other set.
So before we get in this video, I kind of have a video idea that I kind of want to do with you. We can maybe bring Selena in to help, but it was kind of Selena's idea actually, so maybe she will. Well, would you be willing to try and recreate one of my childhood hairstyles? Remember how I used to sit down and you used to be like, "Yo, stop moving." You remember that?
I didn't hit you like that.
That pink comb? Oh, I remember. It's like, I just breathe. I remember that. Sit up. Just biting
Well,
myself.
you always watch TV, and you would not turn your head the way I needed you to turn your head. You turn it first, and you look, and then eventually it would end up this way, and then, I get you to turn this way.
Yep.
And then you're like,
I'm like, quit slouching. I'm trying.
but you know what? Actually, it'll hurt you more than it'll hurt me.
Probably. I'm like, I think I'm the one that's the most scared. It's like PTSD. I'm having flashbacks to getting cracked with the comb for not sitting still or sitting upright. I'm pretty sure the stories you told me, Nana seemed a lot worse. Nana sounded like she would just full on behead you, but it's like,
Sit up. Oh.
Mom, it's not gonna be tight if you keep moving. Or, I'm not gonna do this bubble again. It takes longer the more you move. I remember all that.
I do remember saying.
I remember that, but I think it'd be funny. I'll go buy some baubles and threads and we'll do it old school. We'll get the grease like Mom used to do. I'm not talking leave-ins. We're gonna do old school. Was it Blue Magic you used, or was it, what did you use?
It was a bergamot, and
That's what it was.
I can't think of the name.
Wasn't there Murray's?
Ultra. I can't think of it. I can't think of the brand name now. But
Did you ever use pink lotion on my hair too, or was that?
I did. When the first time we cut your hair, fourth gradish, yeah. Yep. That's what I remember using, so if it was good for me, it had to be good for you.
Right. Do you remember is it Murray's, the orange?
Yes.
They have a meme on Facebook where it has like all these hair greases, and it was like, check off which one to use, and I was like, all of them. I feel like
Blue Magic was the big jar.
Yeah.
Not that, I got 2 of them. Perfect.
Exactly. We'll do it old school. So if you guys are down just to watch that, we'll totally do it. We'll
break out some popcorn, get your soda, put those bedroom slippers on, sit back, and just laugh. Like I said, it's gonna hurt her way more than it's gonna hurt me.
I'm scared, man. You should see me on my own wash days. I'm like, oh, you're doing it to yourself. It's not even Mom doing it. It's you doing it.
See, I was good.
So yeah, so there we go. That might be my next video with Mom, and then of course we'll do what I did. We'll do a 6-month big chop with Mom and kind of see how where your hair's at with things, and then you've had like half a year to kind of work with it, or like kind of figure out what kind of length you like and that kind of stuff. So so yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Keep blooming, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, great.